Good afternoon, and welcome to Sage Stream, the live stream interactive senior entertainment network. And welcome to our Valentine's program. My name's Anthony Cirillo, and this is day one of 16 programs. We're going to have others the next week. I'll give you a preview of who that artist will be, so stay tuned for that. Just FYI, we are broadcasting on a few channels. One is called Vimeo that most of you will be watching this on. but the National Association of Activity Professionals also has us broadcasting on their channel. So if there's anybody out there from NAP, just say hello in the chat and let me know where you're viewing from. Same thing on the chat for Vimeo. And finally, there is a Sage Stream private Facebook page that a couple people are members of, if it's easier to see the program there. So anyway, the only way I know and the only way this really works well is if you are watching us. And if you're watching us, let us know. And then if you have any song requests, things like that, we will get them to you. I'll keep the little Valentine's thing up there for the moment. But let's start with a John Paul Young song. Good evening. Here we go. Oh, Elizabeth, you are back. Thank you. We got Elizabeth Shropshire from, Elizabeth from Shropshire, UK. So they're watching us this evening in the UK. And thank you for validating that we are live. I sometimes worry. So we're going to get started. It is a Valentine's Day or Valentine's evening for you, Elizabeth. And we'll start with the John Paul Young song. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise. It's something that I must believe in, that's there when I look in your eyes. Love is in the air, in the whisper of the tree. Love is in the air, in the thunder of the sea. And I don't know if I'm just dreaming, don't know if I feel safe. It's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look up your name. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Oh, oh, oh. Love is in the air, in the rising of the sun. Love is in the air, when the day is nearly done. Don't know if you're an illusion, don't know if I see truth. There is something that I must believe in, right there when I reach out to you. Love is in the air, everywhere I look around. Love is in the air, every sight and every sound. I don't know if I'm being foolish, don't know if I'm being wise. There's something that I must believe in, and it's there when I look in your eyes. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Love is in the air. Love is in the air. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Love is in the air. Love Righty, love is in the air. So everybody who's out there, just say hello in the chat room, whether you're on Sage Stream, on Vimeo, or on the National Association of Activity Professionals website. Elizabeth, you let me know if the volume's good, the video's good. And of course, I always make this caveat, this is live. If we should for any reason go down, it happens occasionally, but if it should happen, don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere because we will be right back after we figure it out. All right. Now, the whole thing about my Valentine's program, I've been doing this program for a bunch of years, is I like to take people on a journey, right? So you start out, you're single, right? You don't have a Valentine. So we're starting with that premise. And by the way, my song list, if you scan that QR code, if there's something you want, you just let me know. All right, Elizabeth giving me the great sign, which means the video and the audio are good and everything's cool. And it's gone all the way across the pond, so that's saying something. Again, if you're on our Vimeo stream, and I know we do have some people, a bunch of people actually, who have purchased the program and are going through the Vimeo stream, let me know. And if you're on Sage Stream, let me know as well. I may just put a comment in there right now just to make sure that they're showing up. Yep, they're showing up. We'll go down on my Sage Stream page. And that's showing up too. So we're good. The comments are working. You just let us know if you want anything. All right. So we start out, you're single. Or as a David Lee Roth song says, you're just a gigolo. And for the ladies in the audience, you could be a gigolette for this one. How's that? So remember, you're starting out single.
Everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Paid for every dance, I'm selling each romance. Ooh, what they saying? There will come a day, youth will pass away. What will they say about me? When the end comes, I know I'll be just a gigolo. Life goes on without me, I'm just a gigolo. Everywhere I go, people know the part I'm playing. Paid for every dance, selling each romance. Ooh, what they saying? There will come a day, youth will pass away. What will they say about me? When the end comes, I know I'll be just a gigolo. Life goes on without me. Why? 'Cause I ain't got nobody. Nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody. I'm so sad and lonely. Sad and lonely. Won't some pretty mama take good care of me? I ain't so bad. Come on now. Bossy, bossy, bop, diddy bop. I ain't got nobody, nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody. All right, say this fast. Humble baby, let's see the baby, humble baby, let's see the bop. I ain't got nobody, nobody cares for me. Nobody cares for me. Nobody. I'm so sad and lonely, sad and lonely. Won't a pretty mama take good care of me? I ain't so bad. Come on now. righty. So you're a gigolo or a gigolette. And then across the crowded floor. In fact, I did a television show today, and I was talking to somebody who was in the green room, and we were talking about a place that my mother used to be in called Shad's Landing. And it's a typical independent living community, and where the women outnumber the men 65-1, right? And so, and my mother was she wasn't shy about flirting with people at 94 because she was free and easy, and she went after a few of the husbands in there. Oh my goodness, my mom was a character and a half. But you still are not, you don't know anybody yet. You're simply this, as Frank Sinatra would say. You're a stranger in the night. Get it? Ha ha. Strangers in the night, exchanging glances, wandering in the night. What were the chances we'd be sharing love before the night was through? Something in your eyes was so exciting. Something in your smile was so inviting. Something in my heart told me I must have you. Strangers in the night, two lonely people we were, strangers in the night, up to the moment when we said our first hello. Little did we know, love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night. All right, get your violins now. Love was just a glance away, a warm embracing dance away. Ever since that night, we've been together, lovers at first sight, in love forever. It turned out so right for strangers in the night. All right, what made this song famous? Dooby-dooby-doo, la-da-da-da-da, dooby-dooby-doo, la-la-la-la-la-la. All right, so you were gigolo, and then you saw a stranger in the night. How we doing there, Elizabeth? Let me know how we're doing. And Elizabeth, are you watching with anybody, or are you just watching by yourself? You've been great in staying tuned. Nobody else is conversing, while even though we have visitors here, I'm just going to check at the chat again. Let's see. Write another one. Yep, the chat is working on Sage Stream and on Vimeo. All righty. Now, so you were a gigolo. You met that stranger in the night. And now you got hit by a pizza pie. That's right, a song from Dean Martin. Called, what's it called? That's Amore. Of course, on Valentine's Day. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like pasta vazzool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. Let's do it again. When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, and you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-tay, tippy-tippy-tay, like a tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like pasta vazzool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back in old Napoli, that's amore. One more time. That's amore. When the world seems to shine like you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ting-a-ling, ting-a-ling-a-ling, you'll sing Vita Bella. Hearts will play tippy-tippy-day, tippy-tippy-day, like a tarantella. When the stars make you drool, just like pasta vazzool, that's amore. When you dance down the street with a cloud at your feet, you're in love. When you walk in a dream, you know you're not dreaming, signore. Excuse me, but you see, back at old Napoli, that's amore. All righty. So, you were a gigolo or a gigolette. You then met that stranger in the night, and you got smitten because you got hit with a pizza pie. And then you find yourself doing crazy things, like on a day like today. You know, I turned to my wife yesterday, and I said, by the way, we don't do Valentine's Day, do we? Which is like kind of an inside joke because it's more about the fact that we think it's a made-up holiday to sell cards and flowers. But nonetheless, after my TV appearance, I went to the grocery store and picked up some flowers. Now, so anyway, therefore, I did buy into the whole hype of the Valentine's Day. All righty. So, I'm going to widen my shot out a little bit, see if I can. I think my head's getting cut off a little bit. Let's see what happens. There we go. I think I'm back in the picture. All righty. Let me go back to the chat here.
My mouse in the right place. So you find yourself doing some crazy things after you got hit by the pizza pie. One of them is you pick up some roses like you would today. But this one's for a blue lady. I want some red roses for a blue lady. Mr. Florist, take my order, please. We had a silly quarrel the other day. Hope these pretty flowers chase her blues away. I want some red roses for a blue lady. Send them to the sweetest gal in town. And if they do the trick, I'll hurry back to pick your best white orchid for our wedding day. I want some red roses for a blue lady. Mr. Florist, take my order, please. We had a silly quarrel the other day. Hope these pretty flowers chase her blues away. Wrap up those red roses for a blue lady. Send them to the sweetest gal in town. And if they do the trick, I'll hurry back to pick your best white orchid for our wedding day. Your best white orchid for our wedding day. Up, up. All righty. Red roses for a blue lady. You find yourself doing crazy things on Valentine's Day. Elizabeth, what's your cat's name? Talking to the cat now. Got to talk to the cat. All righty. Again, if any of our purchasers are listening on or viewing on the Vimeo platform, there is a chat function. You should be easily found, and you can just let me know you're here. That would be a good thing. Let me know you're here. Same thing if you're watching on the Sage stream. All right. Trying to find out the cat's name in the meantime. So you find out you're sending red roses to a blue lady, and you find out, as Barry Manilow said, you can't smile without them. You know I can't smile without you. Can't smile without you. I can't laugh, I can't sing, finding it hard to do anything. You see, I feel sad when you're sad, feel glad when you're glad. If you only knew what I'm going through, I just can't smile without you. You came along just like a song, you brightened my day. Who'd have believed that you were part of a dream? Now it all seems light years away. You know I can't smile without you. Can't smile without you. I can't laugh, can't sing, finding it hard to do anything. Feel sad when you're sad,
I feel glad when you're glad. If you only knew what I'm going through, I just can't smile. Some people say happiness takes so very long to find. I'm finding it hard leaving your love behind me. Can't smile without you. Can't smile without you. I can't laugh, I can't sing, finding it hard to do anything. Feel glad when you're glad. Feel sad when you're sad. If you only knew what I'm going through, I just can't smile without you. No, I can't. Can't laugh, can't sing, finding it hard to do anything. All right, and there goes Barry Manilow off into the sunset. Because you can't smile without thinking of her or him. All righty. How we doing, Elizabeth? Let me go back here. There we are. There we are. Never did get the cat's name, but that's all right. As long as we're broadcasting, that's all I need to know. And it looks like everything is copacetic. All right, so now that you were the gigolo or the gigolette and love was in the air, you saw that stranger in the night, you got hit with a pizza pie, you're doing crazy things, can't smile without him, you're sending red roses for a blue lady, and now you might come to the conclusion that maybe this is the one. It had to be you. It had to be you. I wandered around, finally found somebody who could make me be true and could make me be blue and even be glad just to be sad thinking of you. Some others I've seen never be me, would never be cross, try to be boss, they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. Had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you. to be you. I wandered around, finally found somebody who could make me be true, make me be blue, even be glad, just to be sad, thinking of you. The mothers I've seen would never be mean, would never be cross, try to be boss, they wouldn't do. For nobody else gave me a thrill. With all your faults, I love you still. It had to be you, wonderful you. It had to be you.
All righty. Biscuits the cat, because she likes treats a lot. Well, that makes sense. Well, thank you for letting me know, and thank you, Biscuits, for watching. We just had the Super Bowl, what you call soccer over there. What we call soccer over here is your football, and of course, you know our American football. And of course, I'm from Philadelphia, so we were rooting for the Philadelphia Eagles. So it was a great game. Unfortunately, our team did not win, but that is the way it goes. All right, so you figure out it had to be you, and once you figure that out, you need a good love song, like one from Nat King Cole, one of my favorite songs to sing, actually.
I fall in love, it will be forever, or I'll never fall in love. In a restless world like this is, love is ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, will be completely, or I'll never give my heart. And the moment I can feel that you feel that way too, is when I fall in love with you. In a restless world like this is, love has ended before it's begun, and too many moonlight kisses seem to cool in the warmth of the sun. When I give my heart, it will be completely, for I'll never give my heart. And the moments I can feel that you feel that way too is when I fall in love. When I fall in love. When I fall in love with you. All righty. When I Fall in Love. And if we need another one, I always love to do this one. All righty. Etta James, one of my new favorites, even though it's a very old song. All righty. At last, my love has come along. My lonely days are over. And life is like a song. At last, the skies above are blue. My heart was wrapped up in clover. The night I looked at you, I found a dream that I could speak to, a dream that I could call my own. I found a thrill to press my cheek to, a thrill that I have never known. You smile, you smile, you smile. Oh, then a spell was cast. And here we are in heaven. And you are mine at last. All right, at last, Etta James, a great song for a Valentine's Day. If you're watching on Sage Stream, let me know. Send us a little note, or on Vimeo. And of course, we have Elise Elizabeth.
Anybody else from the National Association of Activity Professionals watching, just let me know. Give me a thumbs up. All right. So then after we established all this, you know, you come to the conclusion it had to be you. Well, the corollary song for that is Everybody Loves Somebody Sometime. There's somebody for everybody, right? That's sort of how that goes. All right, Dean Martin.
Everybody loves somebody sometime. Everybody falls in love somehow. Something in your kiss just told me my sometime is now. Everybody finds somebody someplace. There's no telling where love may appear. Something in my heart keeps saying my someplace is here. If I had it in my power, I'd arrange for every girl to have your charm. And every minute, every hour, every boy would find what I found in your arms. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love is well worth waiting for someone like you. Everybody loves somebody sometime. And although my dream was overdue, your love made it well worth waiting for someone like you.
Alrighty. Streaming close to the end here. It's a good time as any to give you a commercial. So, coming up on next week's program, also on a Tuesday, 2 p.m. Eastern in the US of A, my good friend Nick DiMatteo, and he's a keyboardist and vocalist, and you're going to see him showing up as a co-host as well. So tell everybody I will be the host, bringing him on, and then I'll go watch and make sure it's happening on all the platforms. So that's how that goes. All right. And Elizabeth, if there's anything you want before we close out, you let me know. I'm going to try something. I haven't done this one in a while. We'll see how it goes. If it's a clunker, well, it's a clunker. Comes on, it claps. It's a John Denver song. Wrote it for his, I guess, first wife, only wife, ex-wife. You fill up my senses
like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses, fill me again. Come, let me love you. Let me give my life to you. Let me drown in your laughter. Let me die in your arms. Let me lay down beside you. Let me always be with you. You fill up my senses. Come walk me again. You fill up my senses like a night in a forest, like the mountains in springtime, like a walk in the rain, like a storm in the desert, like a sleepy blue ocean. You fill up my senses. Come fill me again. All righty. Always forget about the key change in that song. All right, so there comes a time in every romance where you think, well, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? And that's when maybe this song comes in from Patsy Cline. Crazy, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you love me as long as you wanted. Then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why should I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world could I do? I'm crazy for thinking that my love could hold you. Crazy for trying, crazy for crying, crazy for loving you, crazy for feeling so lonely. I'm crazy, crazy for feeling so blue. I knew you'd love me as long as you wanted. Then someday you'd leave me for somebody new. Worry, why do I let myself worry? Wondering, what in the world could I do? I'm crazy, thinking that my love could hold you. Crazy for trying, crazy for crying, crazy for loving you. Crazy, thinking that my love could hold you. Crazy for trying, crazy for crying, crazy for loving you. All righty. So many songs and no time left, hardly. But, all right. I think this one has to be the one. Always good to leave with this one. So, for those of you on Sage Stream, thank you for tuning in. And for those of you on Vimeo, thank you. And Elizabeth, and your cat, Biscuits, and anybody else who might be watching this. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. Remember, you're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody loves you. You're nobody till somebody cares. You may be king, you may be zen, the world in its gold. The gold won't bring you happiness when you're growing old. The world is still the same, you'll never change it. As sure as the stars shine above, you're nobody. Somebody loves you, so find yourself somebody to love. still the same. You'll never change it. As sure as the stars shine above, you're nobody. Somebody loves you. So find yourself somebody to love. All right, everybody. Well, thank you. Remember, if you can have a second to fill out that QR code on the left there and let us know how our performance was. And if you know anybody be interested in the 16-week program and you want to gift it to a caregiver or an older person who doesn't have access to the channels that we're broadcasting on, then please let them know. And we'll see you next week with this guy, Nick DiMatteo, on keyboards and vocals. It'll be great, and I get to play host. So see you next week, everybody. Thanks a lot.